Welcome back to Coog. This is season 2 of Toned Abs with me, Niran. Yes, I haven't had enough of y'all, so I'm back again with season 2 where we're going to be taking it up a notch, where we're going to make sure we have a lot of fun here in Coog. On that note, let's begin with our warm-up. Now for the warm-up, we will have 5 movements, 30 seconds each to make sure we start strong. Today's session is going to be broken down into 3 separate blocks. I'll tell you more about that in a while. For now, let's make sure we start off with the warm-up. The first one's going to be child's pose to half cobra. Okay? So for that, we're going to lie. We're just going to sit back on our heel. Remember, just one round, so make sure you do it right. Okay, hands all the way forward. From there, we will move forward, push the hip down, lift the chest up, and then come back to that child's pose where you're driving your hips back. 30 seconds, let's begin. Drive back, come forward, push the hip forward, lift the chest up. Don't do it in a hurry. I really want you all to focus on going full range. Go back all the way, and as you come forward, push the hip down as much as you can, lift the chest up, look up. Feel those muscles lengthen. It's a good way to start our workout. Make sure you're going full range for whatever it is right now. As you warm up, you'll feel your range improve. Now from there, we're going to switch. The next one we're going to do is a lunge hip flexor with rotation. For that, we're going to take one leg forward. Take a nice big step. Drive your hip forward. I'm going to switch legs. It's easier for you all to see. Ensure you're feeling that stretch over here. That's your hip flexor. Drive forward as much as you can. Feel that stretch. Hold on to that stretch. From there, both hands forward. Rotate towards the leg that's forward and come back to center. That's it. Just feel it open out. Rotate and come back. Rotate and back. It's a very, very small movement, but make sure you're feeling that light stretch on that hip flexor before you start to rotate. Keep it nice and slow. Max range on your rotation. Make sure to turn your hip in a little to feel that little extra stretch. Well done. Keep that breathing in check. Got a few more seconds before we switch side. Let's switch side now. Let's go the other side. Take a nice big step forward. Drive your hip forward first. Turn the hip in. Push forward. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor. Let's begin. Rotate. Come back to center. Rotate. Back to center. Good job. Small movement. Very, very small movement. Feel that hip flexor open out because that's what's generally is stiff. Keeping in mind today's lifestyle of sitting down a lot. Breathe out as you rotate. Well done. Let's switch. From there, we're going to switch to something called dynamic pigeon. That's focused on opening out the glutes. For that, we're going to cross the leg forward. Now, whichever leg is forward, this time we're going to use the opposite hand. Okay? If your right leg's forward, left hand will come in and up. Okay? Let's begin. Nice and slow. Really focus on opening out the hips on this one. Excellent work. They're going slow right now. Getting close to our... Right now I'm not talking about the exercise part. Talking about the coffee that's behind us. Let's switch leg. I'll tell you all more about it. Change leg. Cross the leg in. Whichever leg is forward, opposite hand comes in and up. Okay? Come in and take it up nice and easy. So like I was saying, the coffee behind us, it's almost ready to be plucked. So soon, that's what's going to be happening all around Coog. We'll tell you all more about it and show you all some pics on it later on. Excellent. From there, let's switch. We have 2 more movements for our warm-up. The next one's going to be the plank toe touch. For that, we're going to start off on the high plank position. Palms are directly below the shoulder. Now from there, you're going to lift the hips up nice and high. Touch the opposite toe. Come back to plank. Lift the hips up high. Drive your heel in. Let's begin. Touch and come back to plank. Keep it nice and controlled. Make sure you're pressing your palm into the floor or the mat, more specifically. Hips up nice and high. Make sure you feel your hamstring lengthen. And when you push your heel down into the floor, you'll also feel that stretch in your calves. Much needed. And that's done. From there, we switch to the last stretch, which is going to be the world's greatest stretch. What we will do, we'll do 15 seconds at each side over here. For that, come to your high plank position. Take a nice big step forward. Whichever leg is forward, that's the same hand that's going to drop down and lift up. Okay, let's begin. 15 seconds this side. Drop and up. Try and go down as much as you can. You're probably going to get anywhere between 4 to 5 reps each side. Let's switch. Other side. 15 seconds here. Let's go. Make sure you're pushing your hip down as much as you can. Okay, very, very important. Almost there. Excellent. And that's done. Now that's the end of the warm-up. Now for the first block, it's going to be a core focused block. So we will have 3 rounds of 30 seconds each of 2 movements. One is going to be the side plank hip drops and the other one's going to be mountain climbers. What this is going to do is definitely the side plank is going to work on our obliques to ensure that we work this section toned ab. So we will be doing a lot of that to get that nice and firm and strong to protect the spine before we move forward. Side plank hip drops. Here's how that looks. Elbows directly below the shoulder. Straight line from shoulder to heel. We drop down, come up. Drop down, come up. 30 seconds each side. Okay? That's going to be the first movement, so let's get right into that. Starting in 3, 2, and 1, go. Drop and up. Make sure you are not pushing your hip forward or back. I want you to just focus on dropping it down and coming back up. Yeah. 30 seconds this side. Keep it nice and slow. Controlled movement. Ay, ay, ay. This just doesn't seem to get easy ever. 30 seconds only. Let's switch. Let's go the other side. 30 seconds on the other side. Get ready. Elbow directly below the shoulder. Start in 3, 2, and 1. Once you finish it, I'll tell you what's next. For now, ensure that the straight line from shoulder to heel. Drop your hip down. Come back up. Drop your hip down. Back up. Excellent. Keep that nice and simple. Make sure you're not straining the neck by dropping it down or pushing it forward. Keep that also neutral. And that's done. From there, we move to our next movement, which is going to be mountain climbers. We're still right now at round number 1. Mountain climbers is on your high plank. Palms are directly below shoulder. Head is forward. Okay? Head needs to be forward. From there, hips slightly below shoulder. Bring your knee to chest. Alternate side. Okay? Don't try to go fast. The idea is to make sure keep that hip at the same level. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Even if you're just stepping this way, that's great. That's a good place to be. Perfectly fine to do for round number 1, 2, and 3. It's fine. If you feel you're comfortable, want to add a little bit of a challenge, pick up the pace a little bit. Do not go too fast. Okay, that's not the idea. Well done, and that's done. Round number 1 is done. 2 more rounds to go. So let's move to our side plank hip drops. Round number 2. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Dropping up. Make sure you get a straight line from shoulder to heel, okay? So like I was saying earlier, the harvest season is going to start, and then there's a whole process from picking to drying and 2 other processes before it reaches the table. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, feel the burn. And that's done. Let's switch side. 30 seconds to the other side. Straight line from shoulder to heel. Let's begin. Ooh. Hang in there, guys. Actually loving the sun today. Perfect, thankfully. Not too hot. Getting in some vitamin D. Few more seconds before we switch. And that's done. 30 seconds to the mountain climbers now. Make sure your head is forward. Hands directly below the shoulder. Straight line from shoulder to heel. Let's begin. 30 seconds. Very, very controlled. Head needs to be forward. Hand directly below shoulder. Make sure to bring your knee past your belly button as you do this. Keep that going. Good job. This is round number 2 of 3. Well done, guys. Well done. Well done. And that's done. 30 seconds. Last round. So let's make sure that we're getting the last one in. Give it your best shot. Okay? Let's start. Elbow directly below shoulder. Straight line from shoulder to heel. Let's start. Dropping up. So like I was saying earlier, the harvest season is going to start, and then there's a whole process from picking to drying and 2 other processes before it reaches the table. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, feel the burn. And that's done. Let's switch side. 30 seconds to the other side. Straight line from shoulder to heel. Let's begin. Ooh. Hang in there, guys. Actually loving the sun today. Perfect, thankfully. Not too hot. Getting in some vitamin D. Few more seconds before we switch. And that's done. Let's switch to the last one. That's your mountain climbers, 30 seconds. Core is all active. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Very, very controlled. Head needs to be forward. Hand directly below shoulder. Make sure to bring your knee past your belly button as you do this. Well done. It's a good start. Almost there. Let's finish this and we're done. Ouch. That was a good first block, I must say. On that note, we're going to move into the main workout. Now for the main workout, we will have 4 movements, 45 seconds each. The first one is going to be the forward lunge to high knee. So ensure that we're moving with one leg first. We'll be doing 20 seconds on each side. So you step forward as you come up, lift the knee up. Go forward again, lift the knee up. I want you to bring it to hip level minimum. Okay? Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds aside. Forward and up. Make sure you go all the way forward. Bring it up. Lift the knee up as you come up. Keep your chest up. Please don't slouch at any point in time. Make sure you're lifting the knee up nice and high. Good job. Just 20 seconds, guys. Just 20 seconds. Let's switch. Other side. Well done. Back has to be straight. Okay, the common errors when we end up slouching there, don't let that happen. Keep your back straight, keep your shoulders pulled back. Lift the knee up nice and high. Done. From there we move to our not so favorite squat hold. That's going to be movement number 2. 45 seconds, paddle to the floor. Keep your feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Feet flat on the ground, drop down to parallel. Stay there. Let's begin. Make sure your toes and your heel are down. Don't lift the toes or the heel up. Just make sure you're staying down. Definitely don't go here. Yeah, you're not activating the muscle here. I want you to stay parallel. No going here either. Make sure you're parallel to the floor. Okay, stay there. Keep your hands forward, chest up, ensuring that the muscles around the spine are also working to keep you upright. A lot of core engagement when you're holding on over here. Good job. Hang in there. Hang in there. Back straight. Just 45 seconds. Good job. Good job. Just stay there. Slowly come up. And that's done. From there we move to 45 seconds of push-ups. Man, this is really a burn. 45 seconds of push-ups. Ensure your hands are in line with the shoulder. You're dropping your chest in between the hands. Your head has to be forward. Whenever you feel losing technique, either drop on your knees or take a short break. Yeah, just shake the hands off and move again. You'll see me do that throughout. Let's start this in 3, 2, 1, go. As many reps as you can in 45 seconds, but full range. Drop all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Very, very important. Option is to go on your knees. Do the same. Make sure your head is forward, and as you come up, you're squeezing your chest. Okay, keep that in mind. If you lose technique, shake it off, go back into it. Losing technique, switch again. Yeah, that's what you're going to see me do. I want you to do the same. Very, very important. Even if you're going 1 rep at a time, that's okay. Almost there. Almost there. Ooh, and that's done. First round, 45 seconds there. The last movement's going to be your plank shoulder taps. After those push-ups, this one's going to burn. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Just tap opposite shoulder. Make sure your hips are slightly below shoulder level. Keep the head pushed forward. Don't be in a hurry. I want you to really focus on staying there. Switch off when you need to. Option over here. This is your option if you're too tired. This is where we go. If not, stay there and come back slowly. Get the hand back slow. Hand back slow. Important. Gonna shake it off and go back. After those push-ups, these get even harder. And that's done. Woo. That was round number 1. That's just the start. 3 more rounds to go. Now, first movement, forward lunge, and we come back to the high knee. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Reaching back. Oops, lost balance. That's gonna happen to all of us. Don't worry if that happens, yeah? Let's smile it off. Like a drunken monkey. Hang in there, guys. Just hang in there. Good show. 20 seconds over here, okay? 20 seconds over here. Switch side. Other side. Remember to lift the knee up nice and high as you come back. That's where the challenge is for this particular movement. Almost there. And that's done. From here we go to our good friend squat hold. Feet slightly wider than shoulder. Toes forward, pointing forward. Drop down, pause. The side plank drops. The mountain climbers before this. And now this is going a nice burn around the hips and the quads for me. Let me know. What are you guys feeling with this one? Riley should be feeling the same, but let me know what's happening. Keep the back straight. Paddle to the floor. Yeah, your quads paddle to the floor. Chest up, look forward. See these little birdies making noise. Just loving it. Toes down. Make sure heel is down, toes are down. Hang in there. 45 seconds. Slowly come up. Aye. That's the end of 45. We're right now in round number 2 of 4. The next one's going to be the push-ups. Feeling it. 3, 2, but guess what? You're going to push through this. Go. As many reps as you can. Make sure you drop your chest in between the hands. Exhale as you come up. Straight line from shoulder to heel. Give it your best shot. As many reps as you can. Before you pause, shake it off whenever you want to, okay? It's going to be different for all of us. Keep the core engaged. Please don't drop your hips early or bring it up early. Keep moving. Triceps on fire. And we're just in round number 2. Keep going. Almost. The triceps are going to fire up more on the next movement. And that's done. Whew. Next one. Plank shoulder taps. Are we loving this? Without much option, just say yes. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. When you're coming back, come back slow. Don't slam the hand down like that. Okay? Slow. Come back slow. Option on your knees. If you're on your knees, make sure you're still pushing your hip forward to get that core engagement. Just going to shake my hands off. Go back into it. High end. High. Ooh. This one's a real challenge after the push-ups. That's precisely why I put it after the push-ups. Because there's nothing like a good challenge. Get used to being uncomfortable. Almost there. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, that was a long 45 seconds. That's going to feel that way with every round. That 45 seconds is going to feel longer and longer. Round number 3. Are we ready for this? Without much options. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Forward as you come up. Lift the knee up nice and high. Great work, guys. Keep your chest up. It's a nice and sunny day. I think the challenge for today is going to be something to do with the sun. That's for sure. Let's switch side now. Left leg. Excellent work. Excellent work. Lift that knee up nice and high. Which round are we in? Round number 2? Round number 3 of 4. Superb. And that's done. From here we switch to the squat hold for 45 seconds. Feet slightly wider than shoulder. Exhale. Let's move. Hold there. Make sure your feet are pressed against the floor. Okay? Make sure your feet are pressed against the floor. Chest up. Back straight. If you want, you can kind of move a little bit over there. If you've got some music going on. Yeah. But make sure the hips are not moving up and down. Just move the upper body, just wiggle it around a little bit. Just to enjoy yourself while you're there. Few more seconds. Great work, guys. Round number 3, looking strong. Hang in there. And we're done. Slowly come up. Ooh, my quads are screaming. Now let's make the chest scream. Let's get down. Push-ups. Ready for this? Give it your best shot, okay? That smiles back on your face. Round number 3. Push-ups, go. Dropping up. As many as you can. Keep your head pushed forward. Make sure your hips and chest are dropping down together. Whichever version you're doing, knee or toes. Whenever you feel losing technique, do what I'm doing. Give it a little bit of a shake, and back we go. Technique is everything. You hear me say this all the time. Technique is everything. Pause when you need to. Take a little breather. We will push ourselves, but with the right technique. Oh, I'm going to try and get in at least 2 more reps. Hands in trouble. I got 1 more rep in that 45. Oh, that was tough. From there, we move to the plank, shoulder taps, challenging the core, and chest and shoulders. Let's go. Nice and easy. Make sure to keep your feet slightly wider than shoulder if your feet are rotating your hips too much. I want that hip rotation to be controlled. What I don't want you all to do is there. Don't turn. Don't turn. Yeah. Try and keep your hips facing the floor throughout. Shake, 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 shake. You keep going if you can, but make sure your hips are slightly below shoulder. Okay? Great work, guys. Brilliant. Almost there. Few more seconds. Let's go. And that's done. Excellent. 45 seconds up. We just have 1 more round to go. 1 more round. That's it. Start this in 3. Do you want a breather? I'm not giving you one anyway. Let's go. Take it whenever you feel like in between. Just like 2-3 seconds and bounce back. That's what the challenge is over here. Yeah, we're doing a lot of quick changes so that way we start to really tap in to the fat, also start to work and improving those muscles. Let's switch leg now. Left leg, like I was saying, also start to really work on that endurance, getting more oxygen into the blood. Pump it in, let's go. Back straight. Keep the chest up. And that's done. From here, squat hold. It's our last round. That means the last time we do squat hold for today. 3, 2, and 1. Back straight. Push your toes down as well. Press the heel down. Keep your back straight. Keep that core engaged. Make sure to press the toe down. The most common error is you kind of keep the toes in the air. Don't let that happen. Distribute the weight between the front and the back of your leg. Don't push it to either. Stay there, guys. Stay, 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 stay. When I feel like dropping off on this, I'm gonna hang in there. Ooh, done. Aye. Oh, that was a burn. I'm done with that for the time being. Let's get down. Push-ups. Last round. We're gonna keep pushing as many as we can. My dear hands, please move. Okay, let's go. Make sure you're dropping the chest in between the hands. That cue remains the same. Head forward. Chest and hips down and up together. Shaking it off. It's okay to take that few seconds breather. Triceps are on fire. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna get in as many as we can. Alright, 45 seconds. Let's move. Almost there, my friends. Let's go. And that's done. From here we move to our last movement of the main workout. That's going to be the plank shoulder taps. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Go. Keep the hips slightly below shoulder. Very important. Hey, shaking that off. Like I said, triceps are short. And let's go. Almost there. Almost there. Let's get in as many as we can. Woo. Not done. Not done. Let's get 2 more in. Now we're done. That was a tough one. That brings us to the end of the main workout. No, we are not done with the workout itself. We're in a small block. If you guys want to have a quick sip of water, do that while I tell you all what that's all about. The next one is going to be 3 rounds, 30 seconds each, 2 movements only. Okay? This one's going to be our old school jump squats and leg raises. Jump squats are really going to push the heart rate up, while the leg raises back again on the focus of toned abs. Yeah, that's what we all want. For your jump squats, ensure that you're extending the hip as you jump, and when you're landing soft. Yeah, so go there and land soft. Make sure you're getting that extension and the good landing. On that note, let's jump right into it. Jump squats starting in 3, 30 seconds, 2, and 1. Let's move. Drop, up. Try to move continuous. If you really want to pause it, that's okay. You want to do that? That's perfectly fine. But do what challenges you. Okay? Squeeze your glutes on top. Squeeze your glutes. Ooh. I'm gonna shake that off. 30 seconds. Few more seconds. First reach that 30 mark. Let's go. And that's done. Hi. From your leg raises. Lie down. Leg is straight. Start in 3, 2, and 1. Strict. Up. Come down slow. Touch your heel down. Go back up. Make sure you rest your head down. Do not lift the head up, because that's going to come here. Kind of counterbalancing the weight. Don't do that. Keep the head down. It's going to add a challenge. No getting the hands under the hips. Hands to the side. Almost there, and that's done. Brilliant. That's the end of round number 1 of 3. Now, round number 2, jump squats again. Remember, you can play with the pace. Okay? But make sure the hip extension is on. Are ready? Starting in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Shaking it off, because I know I'm losing it there. Ooh, that burn is something else. Squeeze. Remember to squeeze the glutes on top. Heart rate is there in the sky. Let's go. And that's done. Brilliant. From here we go to leg raises. Lie down quick. Let's get to work. 3, 2, and 1. Move. Remember to touch the heel down every rep. Come up very controlled. Do not throw the legs up. Even when you go down, ensure taking it down slow. Watch what I'm doing and stay with me on this. Almost there. And that's done. Brilliant. From here, last round before we can say we're done. Let's get those quads burning. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. Trying to get in few extra reps before you take that little pause. You might taking the pause, make sure you land soft and then take that pause. Let's go. Hey, few more seconds. Few more seconds. Aye. Almost there, guys. And that's done. Ooh, that was a real burn. That, I can feel my quads all pumped up and all the blood rushing in there. I'm sure it's the same for y'all. 3, 2, leg raises. 1, go, 30 seconds. Hey, this is the last round, so make sure you're challenging yourself. Almost there. What a burn. What a burn. And that's done. I'm going to just hang around here for a bit. No, just kidding. Brilliant work, guys. That was excellent. And now that brings us to the end of the workout. Excellent work there. On that note, make sure to grab a quick sip of water and then we jump to the cool down. Now for the cool down, we're going to be holding each of these stretches for 20 seconds. Guys, you guys did amazing. You guys did amazing. Excellent work. I think that's a great start for season 2. Yeah, thumbs wide open. I'm so glad we are back at this. Now for stretch number 1, it's going to be a half cobra. Now from the excitement, we'll have many more sessions for that. For your half cobra, keep your hands by the chest. Lift the chest up as much as you can. Look forward. Just stay there. Relax the shoulders. Such a nice sunny day. I'm going to have today's challenge something to do with the sun. I'll tell you all as we finish. Push the shoulders back and down. And now from there we're going to change to something called thread the needle. That's focused on the shoulder. So first things first, just sit back on your heel. From there, just drop the chest down, lift the hips up a little, cross one hand in, and push the chest down as much as you can. Stay there. Just make sure you're pushing your chest down as much as you can, hips a little high. 20 seconds each side. Let's switch hand now. Cross your hand in. If you're wondering what to do or what to think of when you're here, one is definitely make sure that you're feeling that stretch, put your mind into that. Second, also give it a thought on how the workout went for you. Where are the places that you did strong? We have many more sessions coming our way. Just give it some thought and see where you did good and where you can do better. From here, let's switch. We're going to change. The next one's going to be the pigeon pose. Focus on stretching those glutes for all that squat and lunges that we've done. Cross the leg forward. Walk back with the back leg. Make sure your hips are facing the floor. The front leg, bring it forward as much as you can, depending on your flexibility. From there, option 1 is to just keep the chest lifted and focus on pushing the hip down. If you're very comfortable, you feel you've got your leg forward well, and you want to deepen that stretch, make sure you first push the hip down, then get your hands all the way forward. That's your option. I'm going to stay here because I feel a good stretch when I'm here. Slowly come out of it, walk forward with the back leg, go into your mountain, change to the other leg. Make sure your hips are facing the floor. Chest up. I'm a little bit more stiff on my left. I'm working on that a lot. Yeah, we all might have that one side which is slightly stiffer. That's okay, keep working on it. Let's change. From there we move to our quadricep stretch. You have the option of standing and doing the same. For the ones who are comfortable in the lunge position, stay with me. If not, please stand into the quad stretch in case you're losing balance here. Either way, push your hip forward, lift your chest up. Keep pushing the hip forward. Get the heel as close to your hips as possible in the back. Slowly release and change leg. Remember, you have the option of standing and doing the same, okay? Please don't force yourself to be here in case you're losing balance. You're going to miss out on doing the stretch itself. Hip forward, chest up. Feel that stretch all the way from your hip flexor down to the end of your quadriceps. Exhale, keep breathing. Very important to keep that breathing in check. Slowly release. We're going to stand up for the last stretch. That's going to be a chest stretch. Interlock your fingers in the back. Pull your hands away from your body. Get your shoulder blades back together. Lift the chest up and look up. Keep the hips slightly pushed forward. It's your last stretch, guys, your last stretch. Slowly release and give yourself a hand. Excellent work there, guys. That was brilliant. Yeah. And I'm all excited. It's going to be a fun season 2. There's some really fun things planned out for y'all. And you know what? We can't go without a challenge. And now that I have the sun hitting my face, that's going to be a challenge for you as well. Take a pic of you in the outdoors, or it could just be in your balcony or wherever the sun is coming in and where you can get that sun hitting your face, and a photo of that, and tag us on Instagram. My handle is Niran Ponnappa. You already know the Cult Fit Official as well. And don't forget to tag us on our Facebook community page, Stronger Together. Yeah. On that note, I'm going to be signing off for our first session. Welcome back to season 2. Thank you so much.
For more such workout videos, download the Cult Fit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.